Hello and welcome to round 3 of the Sheffield Prime. As always, you are joined by Rebecca and Richard Walker.
Hello.
Oh, enjoying your sweet?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Just a reminder, unfortunately we did lose round 1, so if you're looking for round 1 and can't find it, that is why. Apologies for that. On the screen there we have John Taggart on the left playing Stark Crossing, and David Kennedy on the right playing Targ Alliance with Qohor and Kraken. So just going into setups then. And David has a Myrni's Market, a Rose Road and a Drogo. And on the left, John has an Arya, Bran, Winterfell Steward and a King's Road. Shame to have Arya on setup because obviously she doesn't get to trigger her reaction. But, you know, getting characters on the board is always good, right?
Could play Heir turn 1.
He could play Heir turn 1. That is an option. So going into first plots, we have At the Gates from David, and on the left, John has played The Withering Cold. That's interesting. You don't really see that kind of plot in a crossing deck. You're too busy sucking to on chocolate, aren't you, to answer me? Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah, I'll be interested to know why John put that in. It might be that he runs things like I'm No One, which is non-kneeling. Stark obviously also have things like Alice Sane, which doesn't kneel to attack, and Rob to restand people. And you've also got the Northern Armories. I don't know what you're doing, Richard. I know you're trying to symbol something to me.
Great John.
Ah, Great John. Yeah, Great John Amber, who will restand by himself after winning a military, if there are fewer than 3 plots in the used pile. David, they're going to grab a Dragon Gate with his At the Gates, and they are just going to be the first player. So At the Gates isn't going to affect David too much at the moment, location-wise. He's got locations that all have the gold just on the card rather than having to kneel to use, so that's a bonus for David at least. But I imagine that David doesn't have too many non-kneeling attackers in his deck or defenders, so that might make it a little bit more difficult for him if he wants to do any challenges this turn or defend anything. Oh, I don't know what that is. What's that one, Richard?
Don't know.
It's the location where if you put power on it, you can then take the power off it to blank something, I think.
Starry Sept.
Starry Sept. Cool, thank you. I couldn't remember what it was called, just remembered what it did.
What's the character David has?
Drogo.
Drogo, the new one?
Yeah, I think so.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He's one where you
I like him, but I don't really know why. I just do.
Fair enough. So David there using Gifts of the Widow and just sort of trying to tempt the Bran cancel, but no, it's not going to be cancelled. So that kind of implies that maybe David doesn't have many attachments in hand, which for a Qohor deck is always sad.
Definitely want to get one out before John collects income.
Yeah, because you don't want to give him any extra gold than you have to. So with Targ and Kraken, you know, obviously you'll probably have the usual ones for Targ, so Tokars are quite popular, maybe Silver Steeds. That is like a Greyjoy attachment though, maybe. I don't know what it is.
I didn't see it.
No. And what strength is Drogo?
6.
6. I think it gave him +1 strength, because I vaguely recall later he does a challenge for 7 or something.
Oh, Fleet Captain.
Maybe? I don't know.
That doesn't make sense if he's not running boats. So maybe it's not that.
Yeah, unfortunately I can't quite tell what that is. And then also have, is it Iddy, the bestow and stand? Yeah, so got an Irri there who's been bestowed for 1, and she can discard that gold to restand Drogo as needed.
John's going to get the Mormont train.
Yeah, so John playing out that there Island Scout.
So we can see he got Great John. So he does run it. You can see him head poking out the top of the deck.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you can. And then Bow Island Scout again. And paying for that to go into play. He's got loads of cards upside down in his deck. That would really annoy me. He's got 2 gold, but he's also got the King's Road. So interesting to see what he decides to go for. Go for Alasane, okay. So he'll need to bring King's Road to pay for that.
Pop.
Excuse me. Sorry, still just getting over the cold, so apologies if I'm sounding a bit hoarse.
Nay.
Wide long face.
Indeed.
Yeah, there you go. So King's Road for the Alisane. And with a dupe. Ah, cheeky.
Did you just say Jiqui?
No, I didn't.
But that's Eerie on the board.
Well done, honey. You're a master of comedy.
So, after all that, John does not have the intrigue icon.
No,
So, cannot do the crossing. Which, probably a little bit sad for him. But then,
sad or suspicious?
Sad. But then, not that sad. Because David got power on his house card for him to steal.
So, David there doing the power, which goes through unopposed.
I've still no idea what the attachment is.
Sorry, guys. Triggering the Starry Sept there to gain the power.
That's an illegal play, right?
Why?
Alisane, no attachment except something.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she's no attachment except weapon.
Oh, do you want to consult your memory?
So that doesn't seem very legal. Yeah, Alisane, no attachment except weapon. And
Oops.
Milk of the Poppy isn't a weapon.
It is not. However, John isn't that bothered because he's played I'm No One and Off to Gold Town on Alisane. So she has non-kneeling stealth and she's a Tricon. So we're going for the military first, stealthing Drogo. So John's just going to get all 3 challenges in opposed now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Unless David's got any
power,
Targ bullshit.
You might not get unopposed, but...
Oh, just stealth without a thing.
Yeah, we will know. We've got
Yeah.
no other claim soak. No other character that he can bring in.
So the intrigue, stealth and the Drogo just in case. Let's go unopposed and claim. And then our third challenge will be the power for the crossing. And very conveniently, David has something to steal. Oh, he's going in with a lot. He's going with extras. He wants to win by 5. You know, that means...
Yeah. Well.
Cool.
When will the power gain end?
When he gets to 7-1?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I have a question.
Yeah.
The power that goes on the Starry Sept,
Yeah.
is that like an actual power towards your total?
Yeah.
Okay.
As you know, because you put 7-2 on the screen.
Yeah, sure. I did that. I definitely haven't got plans to edit that after this video is finished commentating on. Yeah.
I think it's David's got to do something drastic here. He could Valar.
It'd be sad to lose the Drogo, wouldn't it?
Would be, but it might be his only way to recover because I think John Taggart likely to play Return to the Fields at this point, or Marched if he has it. More likely Return.
Yeah, I think he'd play Return, wouldn't he? Because, I mean, you'd expect the possibility of a reset here.
I think it's beneficial for John to sacrifice a Bear Island Scout, maybe 2 of them, and the Nelt Chud because they're going to stay Nelt.
Yeah.
Yeah, so here we go. So, because there's no point in keeping them around, so you might as well sacrifice them if they're stayed Nelt.
I was thinking about doing the Arya so that you can bring her back into play with either Summer or something else so that she's got the dupe.
Yeah, if he was going to do that, then I think he would have knelt her in the power challenge.
Yeah, that's fair enough. So we've got the Return to the Fields into exchange of information. Not quite what I was expecting from David. But then again, I was thinking maybe he'll play something to do something drastic with, but he's got loads of gold in the back row. He's getting one of everything though. He's getting an Iron Mines.
Yeah, it may be that David doesn't have any aggressive plots or attrition plots at all, and his plot deck is constructed to help him get a Voltron.
Yeah.
Rather than negative effects for your opponent.
What is that orangey looking card?
Oh, the Dance of the Dragons.
What does that do?
Action, you can take a 3 cost or lower non-event card from your discard pile and put it in your hand.
Okay.
3 cost or lower screams, not Crown of Gold.
Yeah, it does.
And non-event screams, not Dracarys or Consuming Flames.
No, that's sad.
They're the one things you're not allowed to recur. The few things.
Yeah, something like that. So David there got then the Dance of Dragons and Iron Mines, a Duke for Drogo, and I think it was a Lay Siege.
Well, that's not going to do a lot of work.
No. David is the first player again.
Yeah, I don't think that's very good either.
Hmm.
Best to go second if you can.
He didn't have a choice, did he?
No, because you've got no power on your house card. But unfortunately, with a lower initiative plot...
Yeah.
I mean, I guess John's second plot was predictable. I mean, it is good play, but you can see it coming.
Yeah.
Because it with the board, dates as they are, you can see John's board. It would be really good to play Return to the Field. And you know they're definitely running Return to the Field. So
yeah.
It's a good play to play it there. And I'm sure David would have seen that. But, you know, it doesn't really have any good ways of countering it. Obviously not running Wildfire.
No. Wildfire would have been good though if he had it. Because that would have beat the initiative on Return to the Fields as well.
It would. But it doesn't really help David out with cards. You're obviously looking for things to play. And get more cards back to hand. Wildfire doesn't do any of that for you.
Yeah. Is that Jicky on the board?
It is.
There you go.
Cheeky.
Cheeky Jicky. And what's he done there? Is he?
Have we discussed John's beard yet?
We have not.
I mean, it's a pretty impressive beard.
I mean, if we're going to talk about how impressive John is, I prefer to talk about his impressive aliens.
They are pretty cool, actually. I do like his jumper.
It's a very cool Christmas jumper.
Yeah. He's doing well this tournament.
With the beard and the jumper.
The beard and the jumper combo.
Yeah.
He's a long way from home, but he's alright.
They're both Scottish, aren't they?
They are, yeah. They both came down together. Which
Oh,
is
did they?
probably why it's a little bit sad that they had to play each other.
However, David does have a very nice mat. From his Starlight Melee.
Can't see it, too many cards on it.
At the moment. But yeah, he did very well in the Starlight Melee, didn't he?
He did. Didn't he get to the final?
I think so.
That's pretty good.
Certainly better than what we did.
Oh yeah.
I really liked the mats actually from Starlight. They had this really nice binding around the edges.
Yeah, like they're actually a mat.
Yeah, it was really good quality.
Yeah, it was.
I have to find out who did them.
Well, you could just ask Bambi if you're that worried.
Oh yeah. Easy option.
Yeah, ask Bambi.
Oh god, here we go. Card in Shadows. And Great John on the board. I mean, John's not going first, so at least David doesn't have to worry about his board getting completely knelt out, but...
So what's the card in Shadow?
Well... He's saved 1 gold.
I'd be super interested if it was Mirror.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that'd be really good. And relatively unexpected. Because everyone plays Wyman now, right? But with the amount of card draw Stark have with the Old Gate, the Bear Island Scouts with the Tutor, with Return to the Field seemingly being played twice in a lot of Stark Rush deck, Heir to the Iron Throne,
Yeah.
a lot of Tutor and draw, you don't maybe need Wyman so much. Although he is good action advantage in crossing because you can do challenges with him more than once.
The only problem with Mira in crossing is she's only 1 strength, so you wouldn't be able to use her for the first challenge.
Nope.
Which is sad.
Unless you have a Winterfell.
Yeah.
But then, how fast are you going if you played Winterfell? So John did have an intrigue icon, which lends more weight to the fact that he didn't play it. He played Great John instead.
It kind of implies it's Mira, right? He saved 1 gold and didn't play an intrigue icon when he could have.
And it does imply it might have a green icon. I mean, he saved 1 gold and he paid 2 to put something in shadow. He could have just played Scepter and then he would have had 2 intrigue icons on the board. So,
With the Aria.
yeah. Funny play in this tournament, actually. one of my opponents played at the Palace of Sorrows,
Yeah.
and then played HFK to discard my Rob.
Right.
However, I had Scepter, Arya, and Sansa out, which meant Arya was immune to the Palace of Sorrows, and she was 2 strength. So you had to get rid of an Arya dupe instead, and that was funny.
That's actually pretty cool. That's like one of the... Is that the only occasion where that could happen? Is there anything else where that would happen?
Bran is also immune with Lewin out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess that would happen. Immunity to plots, I think, is only a start thing.
Mm.
Or if Forgotten Plans was played, then...
Yeah. Sure. That's quite funny though. He must have been kicking himself when he realised.
The thing is, I picked up the Rob and took it off the board, and then someone stood behind me and said, "That's not legal." And we looked at him and go, "Oh my god, it's not legal." I was immune.
There's a mirror look. Blanking Drogo makes sense.
I like it, John. I like it a lot.
Just a quick note. David took the power of the Starry Sept and put it onto the Arya to Blanca.
Wow. Maybe he wasn't expecting Mira.
Maybe. I mean, it stops the power stealth at least.
Yeah, maybe he just wanted to win the power challenge, but I think John has enough to push that through on the quaffing challenge.
I mean, David does have a Tokar on Drogo, so Drogo is 8 strength.
9.
9?
Drogo's 6.
Yeah, Drogo's 6 and got 2 attachments on him.
3 attachments on him. Was that a dupe?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Looks like another attachment.
Ah, Kotho. And Missandei, that was lucky.
Lucky?
Yeah. It's always nice when you get Kotho and Missandei in hand at the same time.
Not lucky, though. Just, that's what happens when you play that deck.
It's just like magic.
Sometimes
It will always
you
come
draw it.
together. So defending the military with Kotho, the Intrigue was done stealthing Missandei. So that went through unopposed.
I am impressed, though, with the size of John's balls. You know, bringing Mira to the tournament instead of Wyman. Everyone would have been saying, "No, you play Wyman. Wyman's stupidly good. You play Wyman. You don't play Mira." But he put his balls on the table and said, "I'm playing Mira, mate."
Like his baubles.
I'm impressed.
On his jumper. Or like his actual balls.
Bauble. The balls of a boar.
Baubles on his jumper. Like the Christmas lights.
They're not really baubles, are they?
Might be some on there.
No, I think they're just holly with berries. I don't know. Could be.
I think you might be right. Either way, John has stormed ahead. And it's now 11-1. With a Typhodon.
Did a bit of intimidating there. Well, it ain't looking good for David.
It's not looking great.
It ain't looking great for you, David. Sorry, mate. Although, he has seemed to have abandoned his, direwolf wintry decks.
Maybe that's why it's not going so well. Maybe he just needs to stick with Stark direwolves.
Maybe he does, but one can understand he might be bored of that.
Maybe. Although, the silly sod really threw me off at the Thrones War this year. Because before Thrones War, I had the idea that I wanted to draft Stark. And he was like, "Oh, I don't like Stark anymore. I don't really want to play it." And I was like, "Oh, you would have been one of my top picks. Okay, well, I don't want you to play something you don't want to play." So I didn't choose him. And then afterwards he was like, "Oh, I was just trying to throw off the other regents."
Throw off the other regions? Why?
Yeah, because he was saying that he didn't want to play Stark. So he was trying to make himself look less, I don't know, scary to the other regents if Stark got him. So he said that he was just saying it so that the other regents wouldn't think that he was, all for Stark, but really he wanted to play Stark.
It's fair to say that backfired.
Did a little bit.
So, Valar Morghulis has happened.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrificing Uniques has happened.
Yep.
And Alisane's still got an illegal milk attached.
She does.
John's got lots of cards in hand.
And David used the Iron Mines there to save Kotho.
Yep, David obviously got fed up with that Great John, doesn't want any of that intimidating his dudes, can live without that, so Valar, Valar, Valar. Got plenty of gold, got 5 extra gold on top of his plot.
Ah, John's played a Rickon. Sad for David.
Why is that?
Because David's playing Qohor.
Yep.
And Rickon stops searches.
He does. He not only stops searches, he also stops anything with the word search in it.
Are there extra examples you want to give us?
Yeah, Rickon.
You can cancel a Rickon with a Rickon.
Yeah.
So the she-bear putting out the sceptre and
Icon.
then paying for Sansa.
Icons everywhere.
I duped Sansa. And because everyone just keeps getting returned to the fields, I think there's only one dead person.
Yep, they're on scout. So that means Sansa's 5 strength now. With renown. There's Bran, she-bear. John's well covered for Icon. Sansa isn't
Oh my gosh.
anyone. Whole lot of stealthing going on now.
So
I think that's a Jogo and a Dothraki handmaiden, marshalled by David.
okay. So an intrigue. Claim of the Chickie, who's dead anyway.
She did.
And insight. Of course, renown and Sansa, what he's really after. The illegally milked. Oh no, going she-bear, okay. So that can be defended. I guess you defend with Qohor because he doesn't have the power icon.
Seem good. I get power for load stealthing. Drogo.
Yeah, because Jogor having stealth himself, won't he?
You're going to get crossing, claim, renown.
He's going in for a big power challenge. He's got another superior claim.
Pop, pop. You dead.
Yeah, and that's it, I think.
That's GG.
2 for claim, 1 for crossing.
Well played.
Nothing to claim, but you get renown. That's it.
Wow. Winner.
Yeah. 2 quick games in a row.
Stark wins. Targ, Alliance, Qohor, Kraken. Alas, does not. But I'm sure David can respect Stark winning.
Yeah, it's a quick deck, isn't it? So.
Yeah. Well.
Got an exciting game coming up though.
What's
round
that
4. We've got Whammer playing Barra, Valyrian Steel.
Well, he's crap. Who's he playing?
Versus Costas with Tyro Dragon.
Oh, the UK Thrones War 2019 winner. He's playing what? Tyro Dragon.
Tyro Dragon.
Ah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
I look forward to that.
And I can confirm that this game coming up is a lot longer than the 2 games that we've just had.
Didn't Costas at UK Thrones War play Night's Watch Rose?
Maybe?
Night's Watch Rose Qohor, but now he's flipping it the other way and playing Tyro Dragon
Yeah.
with no Qohor.
No Qohor.
He seemed to like those factions. Well, and one was playing Barra Steel. I think his deck has gone up on Throne DB, so if you want to get ahead of yourself and check that shit out, check that shit out.
Awesome.
Cool.
Sounds like a plan.
I'm going now. Can you do the end bit?
Yeah, I'll do the end bit. So, thank you as always for everyone for watching the videos. If you would like to support the channel, you can do so by going to patreon.com/The White Walkers, and we'll be back with round 4 as soon as we can. Thanks very much. Bye.
Bye.